God is good. Today I wanted to break down 10 gameplay features of Pantheon and that I am most excited about. Before we get started, guys, please throw me some love if you enjoy seeing Pantheon content and subscribe to me for more. Now let's get to it. Number 1. A certain degree of downtime is necessary. Like it or not, it's a fact. Downtime to regen mana or health causes people to socialize and form bonds. The lack of downtime in current MMOs has had a hurtful impact on the communities. Visionary Realms realizes this and has spoke over and over again about finding that sweet spot. Just enough downtime to encourage group conversation, but not so much that everyone grows bored. Number 2. Player versus environment means more than player versus NPC. Making the world something to contend with, not just fighting different looking NPCs, but fighting the environment itself from weather to traps to NPC disposition. Player versus environment hasn't really evolved much since the MMO's inception, and Pantheon is going to try to take it to the next level. Number 3. Classes have identities. No one can do everything themselves. What I'm talking about is every class will have its strengths, but also its weaknesses. You can solo, sure, but the advantage of grouping up and having a full group of adventurers to back up your weaknesses, it'll speed up your advancement, and it'll also make many more options and opportunities available to you. In comparison, grouping will be like the only solid option and something that you and I will constantly be looking to achieve. Number 4. Greater challenges reap greater rewards. Being hard is part of the design. The game isn't designed for you to mindlessly press 1, 2, 3 shortcuts and dodge red markers on the ground. They're designing the content to take serious consideration, serious group cooperation, and communication between everyone involved. Everything from class design to NPC design to world design is being built from the ground up to be a challenge. A challenge you will need friends and comrades to help you overcome. And at the end of the day, by pushing you, by challenging you, the reward is always greater with the greater challenge. Ask anyone who has played Original EQ or Dark Souls. Number 5. Questing is optional and not the primary means of leveling up. Questing is handled in Pantheon through the perception system. I've made an entire video you can find on my channel regarding the perception system based off of the information we have so far. But one of Pantheon's creeds is that the questing isn't a primary means of leveling up. Gone are the days of running quest hub to quest hub, completing mindless tasks for weeks, months on end to get to max level. Quests in Pantheon are not lying around town with big explanation points and map-guided arrows and circles and go here and big neon unignorable signs. In Pantheon there are quests, and should you have the perception or the privilege from means different for each one, you should have a quest to complete that will have some meaning to the lore, to the story, to the world itself, but you will not be doing them all day every day to level up. Number 6. Traveling is hard and time consuming, but it gets you out in the world. Fast travel is nice. I mean, for some people it's mandatory. In Pantheon you will be taking the road on foot, hiking your way to your destination. This makes more people out in the world. This helps with the perception quest system. This helps keep the world feeling alive and fresh. This helps with socializing and meeting people. This is just something that is needed, and I'm glad to throw the convenience of a fast travel out the window if it means my game will be better. Number 7. Dual targeting. Attack target an enemy while simultaneously friendly targeting a group member. The benefits of this will be seen, but for healers or DPS looking to assist the tank, I can see a lot of potentials, and I'm wondering, while playing other MMOs in the past, why there couldn't be a friendly target and enemy target at the same time. It looks like Pantheon is going to have this. Number 8. Lore-rich world of storytelling. You can pour through the lore on Pantheon's website and just see the world of Terminus just oozing with flavor and love. I don't expect big flashy cutscenes or anything, but I think that the lore will just be there, available to find and discover throughout the game. I'm really excited to dig into it and cover the goodies. Number 9. Environment. gear to survive, and spells to enhance. The environment will be a part of the battle in Terminus, from equipping gear for specific temperatures or weather conditions to certain spells being more powerful under the right environment, lightning-based spells increasing their power done during a storm, or ice spells better in cold or snowy conditions, etc. Number 10. NPC Artificial Intelligence. Strategizing, alarming others in the area, running away, different NPCs will have different dispositions and react differently. Seeing this will be a real treat, as NPC Artificial Intelligence really hasn't advanced in MMOs over the years. Now, with Pantheon, they are looking at several types of enemies behaving in different ways and leaving it up to the player to learn and adapt to their behaviors. For example, some strategic thinking mobs might go straight for the healer and need to be kited by the healer, since the tank's aggro pull abilities will be meaningless. Things like this will really change stuff up. I mean, it'll keep us on our toes, and it goes back to the PvE meaning more than just smacking a mob with a stick for 5,000 hours of gameplay. You may have noticed that all of these things, at the end of the day, encourage group play. That's because that is the ultimate vision for Pantheon, to get people together in a persistent world together and tackle it together, to form bonds, to tackle objectives, to form long-lasting relationships, and ultimately to be a massively multiplayer experience. I hope you guys enjoyed the list. I do look forward to more Pantheon-related videos. Throw me a like, a comment, and if you really enjoyed, don't forget to subscribe for more. God bless and keep gaming.